Hey guys, so I'll go ahead and make another video. I didn't plan on it, but sometimes I don't plan. But then Spirit says, let's talk about it. We're going to talk about the Clarence and Ginny Thomas issue. There's really two involved. This is, I want to say this. It's disappointing because, Clarence Thomas is African American. Really, anybody, having issues or being corrupt is bad. But I know for African American people, somebody going as high as the Supreme Court and being African American, and then this stuff happening is disappointing. This is not, he's not Thurgood Marshall, okay? He's not like that. That kind of integrity it's clearly showing he's not. And I'm going to read it. Yes, I am. Just kind of see what, Spirit says, hero, and all that. I know it's disappointing. But let's just talk. The Supreme Court is a very, powerful branch. Okay. My dad handed me a little thing of the Constitution, Declaration of Independence when I was a kid and read it. I wish I still had that same little book, it'd be nice, but it is what it is. But Supreme Court obviously makes some big decisions. Roe versus Wade I knew was really disappointing. I love Ruth Bader Ginsburg. I was scared for that. Even when I ended with the tower on that read, I didn't want to believe it. Something I don't want to believe it, but I knew her passing, we were at risk. Now, I was years ago, I was one of those who on the internet, I did some of the pro-choice debating. I understand Christians, the scriptures. I know what scriptures you could show me. Okay, obviously, there is, if you believe in Jesus, there is that and everything. But, and I talked to you guys about, how I'm protecting one of my, members and friends, maybe with my life with ISIS. Okay, she's been trying to have a baby for 7 years. And I was right, she's having a girl. Yeah, pay attention to me. I know it's a 50-50 shot, but this is why. I felt it because when I was in the hospital, I heard that song, Isn't She Lovely? Isn't She Wonderful? Yeah, Stevie Wonder. Oh yeah, he's a miracle. And I just, I was thinking about her at the time. So not only a girl, but, she's going to be born. And I just know it in my heart I'm going to see a miracle because she's been trying for 7 years. Okay, so see, pro-choice, I'm also safe birth and doing everything, protect that, center everything, and I've got the ultrasound, I'm protect. I just believe I'm going to see a miracle, and I bet Jesus is behind that too. So I am pro-choice, I'm protecting that with my life. What does that say about me? And even when stuff was surfacing that was kind of funky, as far as I'm concerned, there was a cleanse down, I deleted that ultrasound from my group. I had to, because I didn't want anybody messing with it. There was a few, people messing around. I'm like, no, let me get that off. That's sacred. Okay? Because images of God, well, that's image of a God in a womb, baby. Okay? So, but I'm also pro-choice in the sense, women's health, okay, comes first. And, if someone is a mother and there's an ectopic pregnancy or various things that go wrong, it's none of your business. And that's why we need Roe versus Wade. Planned Parenthood does a lot of things to try to also have safe births, mammograms for cancer, all kinds of things all over the world. And, and it's necessary. I know you guys, I understand your mindset, okay? I know the Bible and I get it. You see it a certain way. I get it. You say, but I know life is sacred. Jesus and Isis both agree. Isis protected him in Egypt. She protects the sacred. She understands life is sacred. Okay, but there are miscarriages. What is that? Okay, so when Kathy is having all these miscarriages, is God, what's happening? Oh, why is that? Okay. Okay, is God, what are you going to say? You're going to accuse God? What's this? Okay, that's nature. Okay, it's very hard. Any woman who suffered a miscarriage just knows, oh God, if you want a baby and that happens, that's incredibly painful. Okay, and they suffer, and they always go, who would have that been? Okay, so what's happening is God, what are you going to accuse? What is this? Okay, the miscarriages, right? That it's nature. Okay, we certainly wouldn't say, Jesus, no, we wouldn't do that. So what is a miscarriage? Okay, it's part of nature, and maybe this is a big ass test. Okay, so certain things can happen. Miscarriages, that's unfortunate. I'm sure some of you pro-lifers have questioned that. Well, what is the purpose of a miscarriage? I know it's a hard thing to understand. And I can't even answer that myself. Some things are a mystery. Okay, so what is this? You get accused God? What is that when you're trying to justify it's meant to be born? Well, who is doing that? Okay, so that's, you wouldn't say, oh, well, you call that's nature, right? You probably would. Okay, so if in a topic, well, certain things can happen. Or a woman's life is at risk because of something. I had a placenta previa once, okay? So things can happen, okay? So this is why doctors, okay? Not your views of religion, okay? And, you're not going to accuse God of being oh, no, you're not, okay? So what is that? When that happens, that miscarriage, okay? Now, so a woman, stay out of it. Okay, because do you really want the karma? Oh, she's gone. And now there's no mother. That's karma. There's karma in that, guys. Okay, so let's, this doctors, okay, and whoever, is her God, deity, whatever, it's none of your business. Okay, that's why, that little karma, it's none of your business. Stay out of it. And we don't want laws and your ideas, just because you have really your own ideas, to affect her life. Okay, you don't accuse God. Okay, what's that? Okay, so stay out of it. Okay, that's personal, that's painful, that's hard. And then she's facing, death, and then, or a child. Oh, don't get me started on incest. Oh, that's God's will. Oh, but what's this? No, it's not. Okay, we have doctors for a reason. They are healers. There is a healer's staff. Okay, what do you think that represents? Okay, all right, and like I said, I understand some of why you feel that's a baby, that's sacred. Yes. So is the mother who is carrying it. Okay, and that's why, let doctors deal with that. It's their business. Okay, you are jeopardizing her life, or a child of incest. You are jeopardizing them. Their little bodies might not live. And then what is it? You've got a baby and a little child gone. And and your ideas did that because you voted for people to do that. Stop. Okay? So, as I try to say that, I am pro-choice. I protect something with my life, but I want them safe too. Okay? It's a hard thing. I know, I've carried a couple, and I had a risky one at one point. It's none of your business. And if somebody would have got in my business, get out. Okay, this is America. Stay out of it. You know better. Okay, you want the Handmaid's Tale? I don't. So stop. Stop justifying. Oh, open your Bible. Oh, open your heart. And stop being a jerk. Okay, as I've said that, let's get to Clarence Thomas. Because he makes important decisions. Okay, on the Supreme Court. Okay, it's a Jesus revolution. And a lot of things, there's a shakedown. This is disappointing. Yes, I'm sorry to see this happen. I do remember a little bit Anita Hill, but I will admit I was a little too young. I mean, not to understand, but she was speaking and a lot of people, and it was very controversial. Well, maybe she was right. Here we are. Let's talk about it. This is, maybe we don't want that article. Hold on, I don't know. Oh, they're showing private jets. They're showing yachts. Oh yeah, there's a tennis court. Okay, and that's getting all messed up. Hold on. Okay, I guess want to talk about that. Yeah, that's not Supreme Court behavior. Let's just go to another article. Okay, Ginny and Clarence are both bad news. That's the way it is. Okay, it's obvious. He's been caught with his hand in the cookie jar. He's had a donor. So just give me a minute. But, and Ginny, it coming for you too. Because there's things you were doing at the Capitol. But, you act like, Jesus is inside, Okay, so there's a big shake down. When I know certain people there's a lot. But let's talk about, give me a moment. I mean, it's very disappointing. Let's, stuff that's going on. But here we go. Here's, let's see, the New Yorker. Let's see if that's, talk. Okay, the real scandal surrounding the gifts. Okay, we got gifts. Okay, And in 1991, Clarence Thomas confirmed. I kind of remember, but like I said, it was a few years before my mom died. And Anita Hill, I remember that. There was stuff, they were trying to stop it. Well, here we are. And, the argument that justices aren't bound by the Code of Conduct derives from the idea that lower federal courts are created with Congress, while the Supreme Court was mandated. Okay, whatever. He's going to try to justify. Okay, but basically, I know what it is. It's, they kind of talk about his life. He was born in poverty. So he knew the struggle, but then, he's supporting things that, other people are, they're struggling. Okay, that's not, but he's making people struggle with some of his stuff, and, oh, here we go. It says, Clarence Thomas can't undermine the legitimacy of the Supreme Court fast enough. For Republicans, the investigations into Clarence Thomas and his friendship with Harlan Crow, that's, a Texas billionaire, that's concerning, guys, are just pretext for an attack on the legitimacy of the Supreme Court. We can't have this jeopardized, guys. And of course, Lindsey Graham is defending Clarence Thomas, saying the assault on Justice Thomas is well beyond ethics. No, it's not ethical to have money pay for his, I guess he's a guardian of a nephew, and pay for his school tuition and all this, and take him on lavish trips. Lindsey, you're a joke. We know you're bot too. Okay? I coming for you too. Okay? Just wait. You're ridiculous. Okay? And just pretext for, okay, and then trying to blame the Democrats. Give me a break. He was taking gifts. Okay, let's just brass tacks it. All this casting illusions. He had all this tuition paid for, I believe it's like a nephew or something. Lots of money from this Harlan Crow, a billionaire donor. Why is this guy, one, donating to Clarence Thomas? Why is he taking him on luxury trips? Him and Ginny are living a good life. And then paid off, Clarence Thomas' mom house, okay? When she lives in it rent-free. Okay, and you think that he's not trying to get him to vote a certain way? Come on. You're dreaming, Lindsey. We're not stupid. Okay? In Jesus Revolution, no one's stupid anymore. We're done. Okay? Stop. So the Dems coming after, no, Jesus is. Okay? Everybody's done with this corruption. It's ridiculous. Because if this guy is giving money, it's to get him to vote for things he wants. And what else is he taking? This is just what's found out. Okay, and Ginny, we know she's sketchy, period. I know, the Capitol and all her stuff. You're sketchy. We know it. We're not dumb. Let's see, for their part, Democrats do not see me or attack, or whatever. Okay, so, we know. Okay, that's what it's about. Somebody has seen it. Okay, he's taking money. He's obviously, I think we call that, in the world a bribe. Okay, but he's given lots of dough. What is this? So, let's just put it this way. If somebody's given a lot of money, they want something in return normally, right? Yeah. Okay, for all this, that's a lot of money, tuition, and, go on a yacht and go on a vacation. You want something in return. Come on. What do you think you're doing? Oh, I'm just generous. Shut up. Lindsey, shut up. Shut up. You're full of shit. And Clarence is full of shit. And Ginny's going down. And Clarence is going down. And Lindsey, it coming for you. Hate-free zone. All right. So let's see what's going to go down. Clarence Thomas and maybe Ginny will pop up. Let's just get it done. Okay? Because, the truth will set you free. We're done. Okay? This is stupid. Anybody thinks that this guy didn't want something in return. He's just a generous donor. And Clarence shouldn't go down. And it's just, the Dems, shut up. The Supreme Court is at risk. And the lifetime appointments need to stop. Okay? We can't have bought and paid for Supreme Court justices taking bribes. Because that's what it is. It's, he's doing a lot of money because he wants them to do a lot. It's obvious. Okay? Come on. Maybe he's a pro-lifer and he wanted to vote. He wants him to vote a certain way. Come on. This isn't rocket science. And Lindsey, you're a joke. You're stupid. And you play two sides of the fence. We got your game. And anybody else who supports Clarence Thomas and tries to say he's not taking bribes, this is gifts of a lot of money. You're dreaming. Do you think Jesus is stupid? Well, it coming. Okay, so let's see what's going down with Clarence. I swear to God, art of war, think Jesus, everybody who thinks Jesus is dumb, oh, I'm a Christian, oh, you think he's dumb. What did you think was going to happen? Okay. How long did you think you could get away with it? You're going to look dumb and you get voted out, you're going down, It's just done. It's a shakedown. And Clarence Clark obviously is a bot Supreme Court justice. He's bot. And he needs to go down. He needs to be kicked off. Because, he's not, honoring the Constitution. He's, listening to someone giving him money. It's so obvious. He's not going by the Constitution or what, the Founding Fathers, because their job is to interpret what the Constitution, he's not. Okay, he's not looking at the Constitution. He's looking at his bank account. Okay, this is obvious. You're supposed to look to the Constitution and make decisions based on what the Founding Fathers intended. We do that so we don't end up in, danger. Okay, they had some good ideas. You might want to read it, Lindsay, the U.S. Constitution. You might want to do a little history about what their intent was. It wasn't a perfect country, but somebody sat down and, as far as I'm concerned, maybe it was a channeled U.S. Constitution, not perfect, Yeah, 40 acres and a mule is a joke. You should pay reparations to African Americans, but, Jesus was like that, I know that's a lot of money. Well, you spend a lot of money on crap, and you all put a lot of money in your bank account. This lobby crap and donors, I mean, come on. This is a bot freaking thing, and it's a shakedown. And we're going to stop, I have a feeling people are going to wake up, Jesus inside, to stop voting for punks like this. And, it's going down. It's done. See little Panther? He's done too. Okay, I got a Black Panther. Yeah, he's done. I know, he sits here and he's like, yep, that's right, Mama. I got a Pink Panther on mischief. But I'm going to tell the truth. And Jesus is, he's done. Okay, we're almost there. Just give me a minute. We'll see what's going to... Oh, that flew out. When it flies out... Oh, well, Black Panther, done. 8 of Pentacles. Okay, give me a minute. Now we got 9 justices, so maybe we're... Right? So we're going to kick one off. That's the intent of Jesus. He's like, I want that guy out. Let's make it 8 and we'll get someone else. Oh, there it is. Because that's now that's Sun in Virgo. Maybe it'll happen Virgo month. We'll see. But he's like, no, 8. That's Jesus. Yeah, 8. 8 of Pentacles. It's about the work, and Jesus is like, I'm working on taking it to 8, and then we'll get someone else. That's what he's saying. He's like, America, wake up, get rid of him. Okay, we're gonna get it down to 8. See that? 8. There's probably some other jerks on there, but, he's the worst. Almost there. Black Panther on my shoulder. No. It's a shame. I know. I have African-American children, guys. I get it. So we'll find someone else. That's the point. Jesus is like, that's what's going to happen. Whether you like it or not. And Lindsay, go too. He's coming. Okay. So the crossing card. Oh, it's ruined. Okay. As far as I'm concerned, this, so 8 of Pentacles, which is about the work. Maybe in Virgo month we'll see something. But, ruin. This, Supreme Court needs to be fixed. This kind of stuff, it's corrupt. It's stabbed in the back. As far as I'm concerned, America has been stabbed in the back and betrayed by Clarence Thomas. He is taking bribes. He's sketchy. But this is done to us. He's not voting based on the U.S. Constitution, which he's supposed to interpret the intent of the Founding Fathers. I know a lot about intent. This is Carlos Castaneda. It's all about intent, right? Well, they're supposed to follow that. He's getting money in his pocket and going, oh, that guy wants this. Okay, let me get, he's using it as a cash cow to make money. Let me get up there. Okay, let me get rich. No, you go. Okay, we're done. All right, so let's see some of the things in the hidden area. Lust, yes. Lust for power, yes. Lust for money. It's got to go. Now, we got the Ace of Cups. To me, that's Jesus. He wants to purify the Supreme Court. He's done, because the lust for power and people, grabbing that, which, he's like, no, we're going to purify that. We'll start with getting rid of Clarence Thomas. Victory. Jesus is going to have the victory. He will win, not Clarence Thomas. Now, let's kind of go ahead and see what coming. Yeah, we got the Hierophant here, which is, we're in Taurus month, a lot going down. That can be sometimes, the Pope energy, but he's a spiritual teacher leader. Definitely he's up. Oh, looks like that might be Isis in there. But, a lot of stuff here, like I said, everybody purify, okay? It's coming. We need to do this. But also, I could also say, because, there is an energy saying, believe it or not, certain things based on your religious views and stuff. Well, some people have their views, but they use religion and it's all crappy. Go by the U.S. Constitution. Okay, they have certain things about not letting we have separation of church and state. So also Jesus saying, hey, there is a reason for that. There's a lot of religions and things like that. He actually agrees with the U.S. Constitution, okay? Separation of church and state is a good idea. You don't want the government controlling church. Jesus definitely wouldn't want that. He wants the churches to be free, to do their thing. The tax-free, well, I think we know how he feels about taxes. Okay, he likes that part, sure. But, a church controlling government, he's like, no, okay? So... And then especially bribes. Sorrow. It's caused, this has caused a lot of suffering. There's been a lot of suffering. Certain things that are voting, certain ways that are hurtful. No, we're done. Okay? So let's look at the crown. Okay? We got the Hermit and everything. So yes, in private, Clarence Thomas has been doing some stuff. Okay? Well, it's coming out to public. Okay? It's coming to public. Now, okay? And then we've got the Four of Swords. That's a truce card. So very often that is kind of a meditation kind of card, kind of quietly waiting. I would even say, a lot of people, it's, been kind of meditating on that, thinking, but it's coming. Okay, so what's going to happen here? Yeah, it's about money. It's about power. Okay, of course, I'm looking in his section. Okay, he wants money. He wants power, but he wants money for power. Except, I've got the Virtue card, popping up in there, which is Three of Wands. Which is also looking over and everything like that. No matter what, what is virtuous, that is what Spirit wants put into the court. We know he's about power. There is the lust. He's certainly not being virtuous, okay? But virtue, this is what one of the things of the Jesus Revolution, it's here. It's coming. Age of Aquarius wants virtue, okay, restored. It's coming no matter what, okay? So overlapping all that, yeah, a lot of Taurus energy, a lot of things changing in that Taurus month. We're in Taurus right now and stuff, and a lot of it is changing here. So let's kind of go ahead and see the Lovers. Oh, that's them. That's Ginny and Clarence. See, they both are sketchy. They're in it together. Okay, yes, the Hangman. So, and that is a card about seeing things from a different perspective. We've also got Isis, the sacred. So like I was talking about, even pro-choice, I know that's a big one of the Supreme Court. She understands the sacred and everything, but, others are messing around and everything. Now we know that's a hangman on a cross. Oh boy. We've got that. But, also seeing things, this is about also the enlightenment. Okay, a lot of us are waking up and being enlightened and aware. We understand pro-life is one of the big things that always is thrown in the Supreme Court. Like I said, Isis protects the sacred. Mothers are sacred too. Okay, the Anka. But let's go ahead and look at that. We've got the Princess of Wands that is popping up in there. There is an energy and a shift that is coming. Okay, people are, are getting very passionate about, things that are going on. It's going to change, period. I like the Princess of Wands. That's certainly a good one. Let's see what's going on. Death, okay? And this is one of the big things. This is in hopes and fears. So I would say, hope it comes to an end. The corruption, that is a thing. But also, I would look at it also doubly as a fear. When it comes to pro-life and people that are putting their stupid ideas, it could be the death of women and children because of your stupid ideas. Okay, it's, and this is something Jesus doesn't want. In the end, justice, period. Justice. Okay, Supreme Court, you're supposed to be about justice. Okay? But justice is coming for Clarence Thomas. And then get the corruption off. It's happening. The first card says it. It's going down to 8. He's going to get kicked off. Okay, because it's a Jesus revolution. It's done. It's coming. A lot of things are going to come to the surface. Okay, it's just going to happen. But it is called adjustment, but it is a justice card. Okay, and, definitely, justice is a big one. My dad was a Libra, justice, okay? But we need real justice on the Supreme Court, okay? Not bought and paid for, okay? But it's coming. And it's going to come for Ginny, too, and all her sketchiness. It's coming, okay? It's going to be restored. Like I said, the first card, no, go down to 8. Done. Get someone else. It's going to happen, okay? Done. Ruined, okay? It's ruined, even, and who else? I'm just reading on this at the moment. Okay, but bought poor Supreme Court people that vote a certain way. It's, Lindsay, you can cast all the illusions you want. You're not good at it. I got your number. Okay, when somebody's, tuitions and luxury trips and going on a yacht at a paid for mom's house and all this shit, that's corrupt. Okay, that's obvious. And all of you in America should be concerned about that. That's bad. And, it's got to be shaken down. And anybody who supports that and continues, it's more Republican nonsense. Now, it doesn't mean everybody on the Democrat side is, a good guy. Okay, I'm not saying that. Certainly, there's other people who get money, I know. Okay, but, this is clearly, it's right in your face, guys. There's a lot of things that are in your face, and that's one of the things, hate-free zone. Let me show that cup. A lot of things are being done in your face, and one of the reasons, and things being pushed out. So Jesus is like, you will, what are you going to say? You keep this, you want to keep this guy on there, da. What's going to be your excuse? Okay? No. Justice. That, like I said, certain, things could, no, but it's coming to an end, period. Okay, that's the way it is. It's all right there. Justice is restored. We're going down to 8. He's done. Okay? The Hermit card, he's been doing, things in private. We got the Lovers. They're both in it together. Sure. But yes, see things from a different perspective. We all need to wake up. I would like, America to see things from, even you Christians, I'm word of guiding things. See things from a different perspective. How about the mothers, the family, that, facing issues, or maybe that teenage girl who's terrified, poverty, things like that. It's none of your business. Okay. It's the family's business. Those things are painful. And, like I said, how do you explain this? Who does that? If God is perfect, why are miscarriages happening? Because it's nature, and maybe it's a big fat test. Okay. And there's that too. Okay, there's a lot. It's a painful thing, pregnancy. There's a lot to it. I support Planned Parenthood. It's not an evil thing. It's just like I also support my member who is my friend having that baby, and I'm going to protect that baby with my life. You standing out there. Oh, I stopped her from what, and then what if something happens and because you did that, and then something happens and she passes, and what's on your hands? Okay, I'm just saying, you're messing with karma. You're messing with people's lives. What if, okay, I'll have that baby and, she's gone because of something you did. Okay, well, you mess with karma. Stay out of it. Let's just stay out of it. Okay, that's the best thing. Let's leave it to doctors. And you don't know what someone's going through when you stand around with your little picket signs. You don't know what they've been through. You don't know if they're, they're a victim of rape. You don't know if it's incest. You don't know. Stay out of it. Okay, you don't know what you're messing with. They know inside, and then you come up and guilt them, and then when they walk out, stop. It's disgusting. Okay? Get away from those places, and just, why don't you focus on, your own soul and your family, you got kids, focus on them and everything, and God, I'm sure, she's already kind of had to face some things and think about things. Stay out of it. Okay? Because how do you explain this? Okay, stay out of it. All right, But, I promise you, my member and my friend, wants my help and ISIS, that's different. Okay, I would love to protect that. Yeah, 7 years, you bet. I'm here. I'm going to do everything I can, for you, because I know you want that baby. So, see, I'm that person too. And I'm also that person's going to say, it's none of your business. Okay, other people, who, maybe they have to make a very hard decision, a life-changing decision. You don't have to live with the consequences of whatever they decide. When you think you're, oh, I said, no, you got in someone's business. Okay, that didn't ask for it. So, go, worry about your own life. It's a Jesus revolution. Now, come on. All right, and the corruption has to stop. Obviously, he's bought and paid for, and it's going down. We will have justice on that with Clarence Thomas. I do believe, and yes, that something can be restored on the Supreme Court. Now, I'm sure they make decisions that are very hard. You have to be very educated to sit there and, law and the Constitution, pass the bar. I understand that would be very hard. Okay, but break it down. I mean, I'm well enough educated enough to know that you are supposed to, go by the founding fathers' intent. Okay, and they had, like I said, as far as I'm concerned, some of those things were channeled, not perfect. That's what amendments are for. Okay, we got, but a sign of the times. We got to stop, and people that are trying to make laws or take away rights or things like that. It's got to stop. Okay, because we don't want to ruin what this is about. Y'all want Jesus here. Well, he's here and he's done. Okay, now he is. Okay, so now go face the man and woman in the mirror. Okay, let's do that. Let's be better people, and we're going to get the corruption out. Let's stop voting for it. Oh, he's Republican. Stop. Oh, he's probably stop. Corruption has to go. Period. Okay, Jesus didn't approve of that. Okay, it's none of your business. It's none of your business. All right, let's do the right thing. Okay, we have the ability to have a nice Jesus revolution. We don't want a 1984 world. That's the point. We don't have to have this. Damn it. Sick of it. I'm sick of this nonsense. I want to save these kids off this and this and that. Let's get it done. Okay, but even maybe I want to say, shut up. I want to get them off TikTok. I want to stop them from getting shot at school. Okay, how about focus on those things, pro-lifers. Focus on those. Get your shift over there, okay? And that women that have a very hard decision, it's none of your business. Focus on that. Join me in that. Go donate to Sandy Hook, okay? Which I need to renew my promise. My bank account was low. I will fix that, Floyd. I promise. Okay, I'm going to fix that. I'm going to keep that promise. That was an accident. I ain't got it, but I'm going to renew it. I will fix that. I will keep that promise. So you guys, you focus on that. Oh, do you have guns, but then you're pro-life? Get your ass over there and donate to Sandy Hook. I don't want to hear your shit. I'm done. And yes, Clarence Thomas and Ginny, it coming.